Happy New Year, everyone! The Dr. Moise is here once again, bringing you a whole new thing. It is now 2015, and this time it's time to start the new year with a bang. And now that the year is officially here, it's January 1st, midnight, 12:05, 2015, and time for me to talk about my most anticipated movies of 2015. Yes, 2014 was a great year of movies, and now this year is going to be even better. The doctor's here, and I want to talk about what my personal opinion is for the next year for movies. Now, like I said, this is my opinion, my own personal list of my top 10 movies, but I want to know what yours is also. So, for the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with my honorable mentions. I have 11 honorable mentions. Now, first, I want to start it off with that. Number one, Ted. Ted 2 comes out 2015. I cannot wait for this movie. First one was hilarious. I cannot see what Ted and Mark Wahlberg do this year. Number 2, Taken 3. I like the first two Taken movies. Now, this is going a different direction for Liam Neeson. So, let's see what happens this time. If you've seen the trailers, you know what I'm talking about, huh? Of course, 4, Cinderella. Disney has made some great animated movies, and now they're starting to take their Disney line into the live action, so let's see what they can do with Cinderella. She's one of the best. That's number 4. Number 5, Pan. New origin story of Pan. Hugh Jackman is actually not playing Captain Hook, he's playing Blackbeard, so this is like something maybe before Hook comes in. Who knows? Looks interesting. I want to check that out. Number 6, Pitch Perfect 2. The first one I thought was going to suck. Came out, I thought it was hilarious. Great music, great dialogue, everything was great in that movie. I can't wait for the second one. Great movie. The first one, you should check it out if you haven't seen it. Number 7, Tomorrowland. Tomorrowland is a movie about Disney's, of course, attraction. Where this girl, in the trailer, the girl finds like a coin. She ends up in another universe, basically. And that looks very interesting. Cannot wait to see what this movie is about, because a lot of people are talking about they want to really see this movie. The next one I have is number 8, Minions. Minions looks awesome, looks hilarious. I saw the trailer, it made me laugh. Those little yellow guys who hang out with Despicable Me, they look great. I cannot wait to see what they're going to do in this one. Can they carry their own movie? I mean, these guys are everywhere. Everybody loves them. They're all funny. They make all the best jokes in the first 2 Despicable Me movies. So, let's see what happens. That was number 8. Number 9 is a movie that we really don't know about. It would have been in my top 10 list, but I really don't know much about it because there's not much details about it. It's Hateful Eight. Now, this movie is directed by Quentin Tarantino. And what he did with Django Unchained and Kill Bill, I think we can hopefully see another great Western movie. There's that. Number 10, Goosebumps. Now, Goosebumps in the 90s was a TV show and books. R.L. Stine, this time looks like Jack Black is going to play R.L. Stine. So that looks interesting. I cannot wait to see what they're going to do with this. And of course, number 11, the final one from my honorable mentions is Fantastic Four. Now, I would have put this in my top 10, but we don't know too much about it, and this is a reboot, so I'm kind of a little 50-50 with it. So, you know, I cannot wait to still see it because it's Marvel, and who doesn't love Marvel at this time? Either Fox, Sony, whatever. Alright, now let's get to the main top 10. Here it comes. The top 10 most anticipated movies of 2015. Starting off with number 10, Ant-Man. Marvel is bringing us another gambling movie, of course, but you know what? Who doesn't really matter because it's Ant-Man, and this is a character that nobody knows about, and we can trust Marvel at this point in time. Okay, they can make a movie about salt and pepper if they wanted to, and it'd be a great movie. I don't care if you don't know who Ant-Man is. Ant-Man is basically another scientist who creates this suit that he has the power to shrink it to the size of an ant, and it gives him superhuman strength, and he becomes, you know, a superhero, and he's gonna eventually join the Marvel team, the Avengers and all the other people. Of course, there's that. So number 9, James Bond is back, and Spectre. 24 James Bond movies so far. I grew up with the Pierce Brosnan movies, and those movies are good, but what Daniel Craig has done with James Bond, It's phenomenal. Skyfall to this day is still my favorite James Bond movie ever. I seen the Sean Connery. I like those movies a lot, but to me, Daniel Craig is James Bond. Sorry. Number 7 is a Pixar movie called Inside Out. I heard a lot of people, all the great movie bloggers out there have seen this. Have seen parts of it. Are talking about how this could be Pixar's best movie ever. I mean, they had great movies. I mean, some of them have, yes, sure, Cars is okay, whatever. Brave is alright, but this looks like this could be the Toy Story good movie. So, there's that. Number 6, Terminator's back. Arnold's back, and I cannot wait. I love the first 2 Terminators. They're the best. 3 was okay, and 4 had its moments where it's good and bad, but let's see what they can do with this one. Can they fix it? Can they make it better? Who knows? I just can't wait to see it. Hopefully this brings back Arnold Schwarzenegger back into the great old days where he was the star of everything. That's number 6. Number 5, of course, has to be Jurassic Park 4. Or in this case, what they want to call it, it's Jurassic World. Now Jurassic World is basically now the park is open to the public, and I guess something's going to happen. Who knows? It has Guardians of the Galaxy himself, Star-Lord himself, Chris Pratt in it, so let's see what happens. I cannot wait to see. I used to think this was never going to happen. I thought this movie was never ever going to be made, and now it's finally coming, Jurassic World, this June. Cannot wait. And then the next, number 4, of course, is a movie that I kind of grew up with it, but I kind of didn't, because I kind of wasn't A, but then I saw it like in the 90s. I thought it was a very cool movie. It's a new take on it now. It's a continuation of the original, because the original director is back. Mad Max Fury Road. Oh my god, this trailer was incredible. The visuals of the movie, Tom Hardy looks incredible in this movie. I cannot wait to see this movie. Cannot wait at all. This movie looks like it's going to be awesome. Number 3, of course, has to be Fast and the Furious 7. I love these movies. I love what they've been going with them. And yes, this is going to be Paul Walker's last movie. Yes, a lot of people are going to be emotional about this. I personally am, because he's one of my favorite actors and I miss him a lot. He was great in these movies. And I cannot wait to see what they do with this franchise. I want to know if they can even continue it even without him. Who knows? I mean, the show must go on, of course. Life goes on. They have to try. Of course, they're going to do it anyway. I just feel that they're going to have to do it anyway. But, yeah, Transformers. I mean, sorry. Just kidding. Fast and Furious 7 is going to be great. I cannot wait. And, yeah, what can you say? These movies just get better and better every time they come in. Now they got Jason Statham in it. Oh, cannot wait. Okay, 2 and 1, I really had problems with it, because these 2 movies are like the kings of what movies are coming out this year that everybody wants to see. And I had to pick which one should I go, what should go first, what should go second. And then I made a decision. It took me all night to do it, but I had to do it anyway. I had to put Avengers Age of Ultron number 2. Cannot wait. The first one is the best. It was the movie that basically started the cinematic universe. Okay, wait. Okay, Iron Man was the first one, but you know what I mean. This movie just changed superhero teams. Now DC wants to do their Justice League. Can they do it properly? Who knows? But there's that. Avengers Age of Ultron looks to be like the best one. The tone of the movie looks incredible. It's dark. It's comic booky, but it looks incredible. I mean, the origin story of Ultron, if you don't know who he is, he was actually created by the guy who's going to be Ant-Man, or the guy who creates Ant-Man, and he's supposed to be the one who creates Ultron. But now it looks like in this movie, it looks like it's going to be Iron Man who creates him. So let's see what happens to that. And of course, number 1, you guessed it, it is Star Wars. That's right, Star Wars is back. Let's just erase those prequels, because they don't exist except for 2 main things. One is my wife, Natalie Portman, and of course, the Star Wars, the Jedi fights, and that's pretty much it. Nothing else exists in those prequels movies, I'm sorry. But this is coming back, bringing back 4, 5, and 6 characters, basically Han Solo, Queen, Princess Amidala, and Princess Leia, and of course, Luke Skywalker himself. And I just cannot wait. They're going to be older, they're going to have their kids, there's going to be new people there, new Sith Lords, new Jedis, new Stormtroopers. This is going to be madness. I cannot wait. Star Wars is going to be the best movie ever. pretty sure. I am pretty sure that Avengers is probably going to be the biggest box office with all the money. Of course, that's probably going to make the most money, but Star Wars is going to end up being the best just because of Star Wars. And then once the next one comes out, Episode 8, that's going to make the moolah, you know what I mean? But then, like I said, Star Wars is Star Wars. There is nothing else. You have to have Star Wars as number one. Now, you may not like Star Wars. That's cool for you, but not cool for me. That's my opinion. I love Star Wars. Star Wars is awesome. Star Wars is blood. You have to watch it. It's just great. Don't even watch the prequels. Don't have to worry about those prequels. If you want to watch the prequels, go ahead. They have some moments where they're okay, whatever. But like I said, Star Wars is life for people like me and all the other Jedi Knights out there, and of course the Siths. So let me recap my top 10 once again. At number 10, I had Ant-Man. At number 9, I had Spectre. At number 8, I had The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2, even though I kind of skipped it from talking about it, but I'll talk about it right now. So, of course, Hunger Games. Hunger Games is going to be the last one. Jennifer Lawrence, back as Katniss. Can she take out the Capitol? Let's see. And of course, you have number 7, Pixar Inside Out. Number 6, Terminator Genesis. Number 5, Jurassic World. Number 4, Mad Max Fury Road. Number 3, Fast and Furious 7. Number 2, Avengers Age of Ultron Marvel. Let's do it. And of course, let the Force be with you. Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. And that is my top 10 movies of the year that I cannot wait for. There are other movies going to be there, but not my top 10. I'll still be doing it. I'm breaking you a promise. Every movie I see, I will be doing a review. Breaking news for any actor is going to be in a movie, rumors. I'll bring it into this channel. If you want to subscribe to me, you go subscribe to me. Click that little thing down there. Subscribe to me, and let's make it a good year for movies, okay? Till then, I'm the Dr. Movies telling you Happy New Year once again. Have fun, be safe, and let's talk about movies, okay? And I bid you good night.